Alright. You said that I got a friend request, I don't see it. Yeah. I see it. I got it. Huh? Yeah, I'm here. Oh, well, I didn't add her to the thing. Hey, shit. I just accepted the damn friend request, man. Give me a moment. God. Yeah. Honestly, I don't even... I added her. Nah, I added her. I chose accept. Black sheep. Where the hell you at? I see Aaron. I'm looking at my E's. The only E that's online is Aaron. I added you. What the f... Thank you. Thank you. Hey. Keith. Add her for me. Add her to the party for me. That's all. Just invite to party. Yeah, invite her to the party that you are currently in. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Shush. Shush. Right players. I don't know why she's not showing up even though I added her. That's all I'm saying. And yeah. Giving you a second. I found her and I invited her. Yep. And she's in. Hey, had things to do. I tried. Hey, it's fine. Okay. There it is. Alright. Yes. Yes, it is. Alright. Resident Evil 2 Remake. Yep. Yeah, I love that game. Alright, so we're gonna do a quick little sound test. So, one. Alright. So we are live. So, alright. So we are live. So, alright.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
Hey, we're gonna have to do this a different way, real quick. Steve. Yeah. Hey, we're gonna have to do this a different way. Alright. Steve. Alright. Yeah. No, it's the air conditioning going, so I can't really do anything about that. Yeah, very funny. Alright, hey viewers, sorry, we're gonna do a sound test real quick. Steve, I need you to talk real quick. Alright, hey viewers, sorry.
Mic check, Susu.
Steve, I need you to talk real quick. Alright, Steve, you're good. Keith, I need you to talk. Alright, Steve, you're good. Keith, I need you to talk. Alright, you're good. Sis, I need you to talk. Alright. Now turn that down. Alright, so we're good to go. Everybody's voice can be heard. Yay. Alright.
Alrighty.
Okay. Alright, we're in. Everybody know what they want to talk about?
Alright.
Alright, cool.
I'll just let you guys go first, and then I will drop my little gem of whatever it is, if you want to call it.
Okay, well, let me actually alternate on, yeah, subtitles on. Alright, let me actually start off by saying welcome everybody to another Xeno Funima discussion video. Today we are talking about the Resident Evil 2 remake coming out early next year. Alright, we're all little fans of survival horror in our own ways and whatnot. Some of us bigger than others. Literally and metaphorically. So
Hey, leave my height out of this.
Yeah. So I'm here today with, first of all, let me introduce myself for those who don't know. I am Stefan, aka Kuriyama 007V2. I am here with my lovely host of friends, well, more like family, starting with my boy, my brother, Stevenshadowstep.
How's it going?
Continuing with my little sister, Eternal Prince 755. Yep. And with Black X Sheep 88. Yeah. I gave you the most plain introduction I could have thought of. Alright. Any
is the black
case,
sheep after all.
I see what you did there.
Hey.
Yeah, so anyway, like I said earlier, we are here to discuss Resident Evil 2 Remake, and if you notice on the screen, what you're seeing is the Resident Evil remake that they released on GameCube originally back in 2002, and got ported to the PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, all that good jazz. So yeah, alright,
Jazz is good.
Jazz is great. So, we are going to... Well, I'll just start off with the first question. E3 2018, Sony's presentation. How did you guys feel when you realized that it was Resident Evil? Because me personally, I didn't realize it until, like, I saw the zombie. I was just like, oh shit. And even then, I was still kind of hesitant. I was just like, this can't be Resident Evil. They wouldn't do that. Capcom's an asshole. But nah. Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, God, Doug, come on. Why do you gotta hurt my heart?
Yeah. But yeah, so, but then turns out, you know, Leon shoots a zombie, and well, there you have it. It's Resident Evil 2 Remake. Been waiting since 2012 for that. Anyway, so how did you guys feel? Steve started off.
Well, first and foremost, I kind of spotted it right away with the gritty background and the graphics. I loved it. I started to hyperventilate. Well, I didn't start to hyperventilate. As the showcase progressed, I got late, and my wife, who by the way was sitting directly next to me, said, "No." And I was like, "Babe, they already got my wallet. They just reached in my pocket. Didn't you see it?" But it made me giddy for a Resident Evil game. Like I haven't felt this way about an RE game in a very long time. I was a giggly little girl, and that damn you, Capcom.
Yeah.
PlayStation definitely got my money during this E3.
Yeah, definitely. All right, sis, what about you?
Damn nature, you scary.
All right, what you got, man? What you got? Your last one on, man. Take us home, said I. Yeah.
No pressure.
Alright, cool beans. Yeah, me, like I said before, like, I didn't realize it really until, like, I saw Leon, because I was kind of Capcom wouldn't do this, you know. Capcom wouldn't be nice to the fans after they've been assholes for so long. They wouldn't just be like, you know what, we're going to give you something to be nice. But they did. They did. They gave us two things. Devil May Cry 5 and Resident Evil 2 Remake. But I'm more interested in Resident Evil 2 Remake. But, yeah, dude, when I realized it, I was hyped. I was so hyped. I was just like, yes, yes. This, like, I loved how, I was so hyped. I was just like, yes, oh yes. It was awesome right away. I was just like, it's going down. Oh man. And yes, as everybody else has said, yeah, as everybody else has said, Sony got my money, specifically Capcom. Capcom got my money. Like, Capcom is just like, here, stuff that you love, we have it, take it for a price. But yeah, so alright, that's the trailer out of the way. I mean, there's a slight little murmur of discontent in some of the RE fandom because of how Leon and Claire look, so, but we'll talk about that a little later on. I'm just going to prefer it, because just a little later on. We're going to get the great out of the way, then the good, then the one bad, because there's really only one bad, and there you go. So, yeah. So what are you guys most looking forward to in the remake? Like what improvements, if you have played the original Resident Evil 2, because I know Black X, you haven't. So, but I know Little Sis has, I know Steve has, I know myself I have. So yeah, what are y'all looking forward to the most, gameplay wise? Like what is appealing to you? Then
I'm thinking, I can't wait to look down Tyrant and these beautiful high res
it sounds like you're fighting something really bad.
Sorry. They were pretty beat. But I can't wait to look down Tyrant and his big, stupid, ugly mug and kill that SOB once again in these beautiful high-res graphics. Like, taking on the zombie hordes again. It's just walking through Raccoon City, okay? Like, we got it again with, where you were basically the Umbrella SWAT team. You know, we got to walk through it again. You know,
Operation cool. Raccoon City.
Raccoon City, right. Yeah, we don't like to talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Yep, I got. Alright, cool. But yeah, basically, we don't like to talk about that crap. I understand. But I mean, we didn't get the taste that we wanted, and this is finally going to give us the taste that we wanted to revisit Raccoon City in a very, I guess, pretty fashion. Okay, I'm done.
Alright. Sis, what about you?
We won.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. That's very nice. All right. Let's go, Mr. Black Sheep. What you got? Hmm. Yeah. Thank you, sis. Thank you.
Shun the non-believer. Shun.
Shun. Hmm. Hmm. All right, cool. To answer your question somewhat, you it wasn't that you could fight them off or anything. People literally just found a way. It was mostly people who were doing speed runs. They just found a way to go around the zombies without having to waste ammunition or bullets. Essentially, only fight when you gotta fight. That's what that is. So, like, only boss battles and all that stuff. Like, you could get out of mostly everything. In Resident Evil 2. In all the Resident Evil games, there was a way that you could just dodge enemies and not have to fight them. You know? So, essentially, like, a little bit of 5 you could dodge some things. Like I've done it, like in the what's the name of it, professional mode. You got sometimes those enemies really come at you, so I literally I was just like, fuck it, I will tank some hits, I will get the fuck out of here. That's what that was. But yeah, that was it. That was literally it. And so, that one real thing that I'm looking forward to, honestly, you guys talk about the high res. God, I can't wait to see the liquor. I can't. And you want to know the sad thing? No one realized it unless they were like older, but of course we were kids playing it. No one realized that the liquor's hunted by sound. All you had to do.
I found that out by mistake.
Yeah. Sorry.
I found out that you could kind of weeble wobble, like not like take full steps past the liquors. My brother's like, "How come it didn't attack you?" I was just like, "I think it hunts by sound, dude." He goes, "Oh."
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, well. Hmm. Nah, because it took me a while to realize it too. Like, I was just like, what the hell? Oh, so they go by sound? And I thank God for YouTube. That's where I found out at. It was just like, they hunt by sound, and you literally just see a person with the first encounter of a licker, and he's just standing there, and the licker does not touch him at all. He's just standing there. He slightly walks to the left and then just calmly walks forward. The licker doesn't even bat an eye. I'm just like, this is some bullshit. I have died several times to this thing. It's some bull. So... oh my god. But yeah, I can't wait to see the liquor. I can't wait to see the dogs. And you know what? I hope that they make some newer creatures and creatures that were from like Resident Evil 1.5. Cause yeah, like I'm seeing some things that they're bringing back from Resident Evil 1.5 to Resident Evil 2. Yeah, like yeah, Resident Evil 1.5, for those who don't know real quick, Resident Evil 1.5 was supposed to be Resident Evil 2, but they retooled it, and then we got the Resident Evil 2 that we all know and some of us love and or hate. At one point, yeah, in 1.5, we got, there was a damage system in there, in which case your damage, if you got bit by zombies and whatnot, your damage was seen throughout until you healed up. Yep. Yeah. Exactly. I was just like... Yep. And... Yep. Yeah. Well, you can't do that no more, fam. Especially, see, now, you don't know this because you've never played the originals. The originals are notorious for not having a lot of ammunition around. Okay? So... Or herbs for that matter. So with that being said, and I know that that's back. With that being said, you're fairly screwed. Essentially, like if you're gun ho, you're screwed. Don't be gun ho. Like you gotta strategize. Yeah. So, like God, I just can't wait for this game. So, that's one thing that yeah, I know, right? Well, technically late since it's coming out in January, but yeah, I don't care. It's still got my money. Yeah. Oh, dude, I reserved it like 2 days after. After E3, I was just like, yep, I'm buying it. Right on, sis. That's how you know. Me and her are definitely related. Yeah. But, yeah, like, man. Just, the liquor, the dogs, Mr. X, William Birkin. Yeah. Yes. You know, like, yeah. I feel bad for, who is it? Sherry. I feel bad for Sherry, because, like, oh my god, that motherfucker's hunting her. I was just like, damn, that's gonna be an ugly ass sight to see. Like, see your dad that you've known for all of your life turned into that thing. Like,
I just got to look at it as I look at at anything. It is what it is, and you deal with these things as they come, and you know. Unfortunately, Daddy's got to die.
That's... Yeah, no.
Yep. What would you do if I ever turned into a zombie? I forget what movie it was we were watching. I was just like, honey, you ain't you anymore. Bye. And she was just like, I'm... It's kind of sad, but you know, at the same time, I mean, would you, like, as we're living and breathing now, talking about this, none of us want to be that way.
Yeah.
And you know, that's not how we want to be remembered. So you know, take us out.
Yeah.
Or you could do what Sean did, put a leash on us and keep us in the garden shed.
Yeah. So, alright, speaking of the monsters that I just named, what monsters are you looking forward to seeing the most? Obviously, you already got my answer. It's the liquor, the dogs, and, Birkin. And actually, there's one more, but I'm gonna save mine for last, so I'll let you guys go. Like, what y'all looking forward to the most, seeing the most?
Well, I can't wait to see the dogs either. The dogs are going to be pretty awesome to see. It's kind of like seeing old... It's bizarre, but it's kind of cool at the same time. Let's see. Let's have the dogs, definitely the liquors, obviously. That's a thing. Do you think they will bring back the Crimson Heads?
See? That was the one that was saving for last.
Like having to deal with that, no herbs, no first aid, no nothing. You're walking back through the damn mansion, and with that dread in the pit of your stomach, knowing that you didn't burn that body. And they run, you know? It's like Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. Like...
Oh, God.
Well, considering I'm playing the game where they invented them, yeah, I'm about to run into one or two. Like... Oh, man.
Love that, mate. Love you.
Dude, I just love this, right? I came into the hallway. It's the hallway where you first see a zombie munching on somebody. I came back into the hallway. My dude is just standing there, like, chewing. Just chewing. I freaking love this. Like, oh my god. Yeah, right? He's just chewing.
Don't you go nowhere. I got to take care of this other little snack I got standing behind me. How you doing? I bet you taste good marinated. Oh, hey, you gotta go into them little bang bang things too. Ow. Now burn my body or I'll be back.
Yeah, but no, think about it. The way that they're doing the zombies in this one, right? Like, they already kind of move a little bit quicker than your standard Resident Evil zombie. So, like, dog, if they put the Crimson Heads in, that would be the hardest Resident Evil game to date. I'm calling it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that would be... Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. And, like, it's already confirmed that Leon and Claire are both playable, and they both have their own things. Yeah, so we all know that. And I mean, there was no way that Claire wasn't going to be playable. They just showed off Leon because, even though I don't agree with this, he is apparently the most recognizable Resident Evil character.
The flagship character. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said,
can I be honest with y'all? Can I be honest with y'all?
What?
I'm not gonna lie. For a good portion of my teenage years, Claire Redfield was my woman crush Wednesday. So you know.
Oh, hey, look, there's no problem with that because, I mean, Jill Valentine was mine. She still is mine.
Yeah, I cheated on Claire. Sorry. Take me, man meat!
I love how your fiance is on here too. He's just like, yeah, funny. Damn, I lost the pixelated. Oh, Ada Wong. Okay.
You know who what game she should guest appear in?
What?
Ada Wong should guest appear in Dead or Alive.
Dude, it would never, if that ever happens, I'm sorry, I give up hope for any semblance of a real game from anybody again. It's just like, yeah, we're going to put in Ada Wong. Why? No. Yeah, fighting game characters. Yeah. If they add Ada Wong, I'm just gonna be like, whose dick got sucked for this to happen? Like,
Ada Wong's.
Ooh.
Surprise!
Alright, yeah. So, damn, I'm already hurt again? Bitch ass. Punk ass motherfucker. Yeah, so, any case, here we are back to... Alright, so we talked about well, no, you two didn't say the monsters that y'all wanted to see. Like, another monster, actually, I want to see the alligator. I believe they said that the alligator was coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So, alright. And, well, Black Sheep, you don't really have anything, 'cause you weren't there. A fight where you was on a train. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. That was basically the third form of Birkin. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really intrigued to see how they make him look. Like, yeah. I mean, I mean, most Resident Evil baddies have, like, the only one that I remember having one form was the Tyrant from the first one. That was it. Like, every other baddie had like 2 or 3 forms to them. Nemesis had so many. It made no sense. Oh. Huh? How many what? Nemesis had 3, but you fought him constantly. Yeah. Exactly. Actually, that's pretty accurate. He only says one word, stars. So yeah, he was basically the Brawly of Resident Evil. Oh my god! Yo sis, you don't know. Yo, that was the most accurate way to describe Nemesis to somebody who doesn't know Resident Evil but knows Dragon Ball Z.
He's got an obsession with carrots.
No, because think about it, alright? We're going to be in a slight tangent real quick, but think about it. Brawly, first movie, regular dude. Second movie, somewhat regular dude. Third movie, completely unrecognizable. Nemesis, regular thing. First time you see him. Second time when all the veins are out, still somewhat regular. Third time, completely unrecognizable. Perfect. Like, Brawly and Nemesis is perfect. Like, oh my god. Yeah, thank you for that. Like, that good analogy. So, alright. So we're going through everything, guys, and if you guys like what you're hearing, like what you're seeing, please give us a subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. Yeah, so how do you feel? Alright, we're going to talk about this now. The somewhat controversial look of fan favorite characters. Like, some people are tripping about how Claire looks. Some people are tripping about how Leon looks. Me personally, I think that they look just fine. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. is okay. That's, damn.
Tell them how you really feel.
Yeah, like, yeah. Hey.
I mean, if okay, say it was Claire or Leon walking around like they barely got anything on, okay, that would be a problem.
Right.
You know, because that's not cool. You can't do that. I mean, this isn't Dead or Alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that doesn't. People are complaining like it's some sort of extreme fan service. Once again, Keto brought up the fact that, you know, that this is a go back. This isn't a forward through time. This is a backup through time.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happened when they were young. Stop your bitching. Then shut your pie hole. Put some pie in it. Something.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know how to say it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, Leon's design, yeah, it looks different to me, but even still, first of all, let me preface this by saying this is in the Resident Evil 7 engine. First of all, let me say that. So he's going to look different, just like Chris Redfield in the Resident Evil 7 engine looked different in Resident Evil 7. Right. And he was older. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, and like, it's not a big deal.
It's really not.
Someone's just saying you are dead. Yeah. But I mean, look, I understand people who love stuff and whatnot, because I love stuff. Resident Evil is one of them. Like I said, I have been waiting for this since 2012 and whatnot. Leon looks like, first of all, Leon looks like a realistic person, for one. Yeah. Yeah, and that's another thing. I think that people are expecting, you know, Leon to be the Leon of Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 6, and I'm just like, no, that is Leon after he went through all the crap in Raccoon. He of course, in the movies, like, that is Leon after he went through all that stuff. We're getting Leon essentially fresh out of school. Yeah, fresh out of school. And that's fine. I like that. We're going to be playing as a character who is literally just fresh eyes. Yeah. No. All right. Let me state this. RoboCop did not get killed. That man got massacred. All right. The original RoboCop, he got tore up. But anyway, we're not talking RoboCop. All right. So that's for another day and time. I would love to talk about that because it has another remake coming out, another RoboCop movie. Yeah, Neil Blomkamp's going to do it. That's as much as we're going to go about RoboCop. So, yeah. Now, another controversy is that they keep changing up how Claire looks, and people are kind of no. Well, let's see. You have all right. Wait. I got it. You have the first Resident Evil. or the Resident Evil 2, the first one to have her in there. You have that design. Then you have the Code Veronica design, which is slightly different from Resident Evil 2. Then you have the Revelations 2 design. And then you have when they did the mercenaries for all of the like Resident Evil 5 and whatnot, and she was in there, you had that design and whatnot. Then you have when the Dark Side Chronicles came out, then she got another design. Then you have when Operation Raccoon City came out, she got another design. So it's just like she has been redesigned a lot, more so than anybody else. Like Jill has 2 or 3. Everybody else has maybe 2, but Claire has a lot. So I kinda understand it to a degree. But what? True. Yeah. Alright.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And I'd like to add on to that, if that's okay. Do we have time for that?
Yeah. No, we could go as long as we want. I don't care.
Here's the issue I'm having with that, okay? Game developers and just people in general, companies and whatnot, need to stop worrying about pissing people off. Okay? The only reason why these kind of people get any kind of steam is by giving in to them. Don't do it. Okay? If she is an older woman, her breasts get a little bigger, okay, cool, whatever. That's what it does. Just because you have a crap ton of insecurities every time you look in the mirror shouldn't mean somebody should stop making money. It's not sexualizing females. You're sexualizing the females. Stop. You know? But I mean, if it were, you know, maybe Leon's a little older and maybe it looked like he stuffed a tube sock down the front of his pants, the same people that would be complaining about the women wouldn't be complaining about Leon.
Valid point.
It is a two, and people need to start respecting that. It's not just about them, you know? And I don't know. That's just a little rant I have, because every time somebody brings it up, it just reminds me of Anita Sarkeesian. And if somebody picked up a bus and hit her with it, I would not feel bad.
Yep.
Yeah. Samus Aran. Exactly. And she said something about Princess Zelda, and I said, nope, don't even, because she turns into Sheik. And then somebody said that, And they said, oh, well, they look like a male. I was like, she's followed the art of the ninja. She's changing her appearance. Yeah. Ugh. It's just a bunch of these SJWs getting really offended over something they know nothing about. But alright, onward and upward, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stop my eyes from glitching.
Yeah. Let me just say, you know, when it comes to the whole thing, this is me personally. I'm a bigger fan than most people with Resident Evil and whatnot. This, and I'm going to say this, and I mean this in the most respectful way possible, fans can be some of the most damaging things to movies, to video games, to comic books, so on and so forth. Fan bases can be really damaging. Now, great example of this, and I hope that this does not happen with Resident Evil, because for the most part, most of the Resident Evil fan base has been okay, but Star Wars, great example of that. Nah, I'm not talking about right now. I'm not talking about right now. I'm gonna let, yeah. 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 Like, ultimately, I'm sorry, this is a talk about Resident Evil, but let me just get my point out and then we'll go back to Resident Evil. Ultimately, the thing about it is that, like, a lot of, and Disney is doing this too, they're calling out the toxic fans for, you know, not liking these movies. But again, now, I am one fan. I'm not a toxic fan. However, you guys are making movies pushing a political agenda rather than making movies about a good story. All those Star Wars movies have done is just push, you know, hey, here's Rey. She's going to be great. She is a female character. It's just like, that's cool. Give her something to work towards. She's already essentially the best damn Jedi that's left. It's only her and Kylo, you know? It's just like, y'all not giving her anything to work with. I'm not blaming that on Daisy Ridley. I'm not blaming that on anyone who's... if anything, I'm blaming the writers on that one. But nah, I'm gonna go back into the past, where people got on George Lucas about how he directed the first 3 Star Wars prequel movies. Here's what I'm going to say. You are a fan. Yes, you helped kind of make Star Wars what it was. However, when you sit here and you start to tell the creator you are wrong, you're a piece of shit to me. That is ultimately the truth. You are a piece of shit to me. You don't tell the creator you're wrong. The creator made the story. You're just reading it, or you're watching it, or you're playing it. Oh, another great example, Mass Effect 3, the endings of Mass Effect 3. It's just like...
oh, what a shit show.
Yeah. What's up? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, no. But you know, people who are clamoring for, okay, we want this character to be black now, or this character to be a lesbian now, or a gay man, or trans, or so on and so forth. We want this female to be the leader of whatever now, even though John Connor has been the leader of whatever, of the human resistance or shit like that. I'm just like, stop messing with established shit and make your own shit. That is all. Yeah. Yeah. Like, now, with Resident Evil, for the most part, people have left that alone. The only one who destroyed Resident Evil, besides Capcom kinda attempting to destroy it themselves, is Paul W.S. Anderson. No offense to Paul W.S. Anderson. You made Mortal Kombat, probably still one of the best video game movies ever made. However, your Resident Evil movies, yeah, they gross like $1 billion or whatever altogether and whatnot. That's great for you and your wife, Mila Jovovich. But nah, bro. Nah, you yeah. Go ahead.
If you're listening, don't get your head big.
Yeah. Yeah. It would have been better. Like, dude, anyway, we've gone on in a tangent for longer than I wanted to. We're going to bring it back. Alright. So, screw it. We're done with all the tangent stuff. We're back on Resident Evil 2. Alright, what is the one thing that has you fearful of Resident Evil 2 Remake? Like, what's the one thing that kind of makes you go, oh man, yeah, like, it looks too good to be true. Like, you know, that. What you guys got?
The worst thing I think could happen is they take it into a completely different direction. That it's no longer survival horror the way that it used to be. God, how do I phrase this? And I'm sorry, bear with me. All right, let me repeat that, okay? If they take it into a direction of it, what's that? Yeah, like sex, like that. Right. And I'm afraid that they might try to change the origin of certain things, and I don't want to see that happen to it at all. So it's a little worrisome for me. Like, it's just going to be one big suck fest.
So, alright. You got anything, Black Act Sheep? Alright, what you got?
it's a valid concern.
It is a very valid concern. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, like, for me, I'm not expecting to see the same things. They already said that you don't expect to see the same things. That's fine. What I'm looking for from this game is just a return to the roots. That's it. And if they don't do that, like, that would be sad for me. Like, people are throwing out idiotic things like, oh, I want to see the door loading animation, for every door that you enter. It's just like, why? Why? People want to see tank controls come back. I'm just like, the only reason that we had tank controls in the original 3 releases of the game was because they couldn't do anything else. Like, yeah, like, and I remember one explanation was, oh, the tank controls added to the difficulty of the game. Yes, it did add to the difficulty of the game, but not on purpose. Yeah. Yeah, like, I'm just like, I don't need tank controls. I don't need, I mean, granted, now, if you want fixed camera angles, you can do that. They did that pretty successful with Resident Evil 5 Lost in Nightmares DLC. You could have fixed camera angles in there if you wanted to. That was cool. I was just like, that's nice. A nice little throwback. Not something that I needed, but something that was appreciated. Okay? Now, with Resident Evil 2 Remake, I'm going to say the things that it definitely needs. It needs to be horror. It needs to have horror in it. That's a definite. We're in a town in the midst of a zombie apocalyptic event. You need horror. Yeah, you need horror in it. Definitely. And I'm seeing elements of that in all of the gameplay and all that stuff, because they're having it where, you find wooden planks on the ground. You can board up windows and whatnot. You can actually fortify the police station to stop any more from getting in that are already in there. I'm just like, yes! Yeah. Basically, I'm just like, yo, this is awesome. Like, it makes you feel like it's a legitimate threat, and from what I've seen, it looks like it's a legitimate threat that they're going to pile in if you don't board up a certain window. Like, they're just gonna pile in, and it's just like, oh man. So, and then again, you don't have that much ammo. I'm just like, man, they're really bringing it back, and I hope that they capture the spirit of Resident Evil 2 while delivering something that feels familiar but is completely different, because this look is going to be completely different. Alright, it is, but I want the spirit and something new. You know what I mean? If you can understand. Yeah, I want the spirit and something new. Yeah. So, I mean, that's virtually it. Like, I'm really hype about this game. I hope that doesn't upset me. I got really hype about a certain game years ago. It was by a company called Gearbox. No, I ain't talking about Borderlands. All you Borderlands fans out there, congratulations. You guys have a great game on your hands. Congratulations. Now, I'm talking about Aliens Colonial Marines, you bastards. bastards! You destroyed what could have been great. God. And you know what? Another one, Duke Nukem Forever. What the hell? What the hell?
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I felt with Aliens Colonial Marines. Like, I literally, and do not get me wrong, like, yo, I championed the hell out of that game. I really did. And then I played it, and I was in denial for about 2 weeks, and then I played it again, and I was just like, yeah, I played it again, man, I straight up was just like, this shit's ass. It's ass. But anyway, yeah, yeah, so what is something that really has you like, okay, like, do you guys think that Capcom is changing a little bit with the announcements of Devil May Cry 5 not continuing the DMC thing, with the Resident Evil 2 remake? And then I want to add another question tacked onto that. Since we have the Resident Evil remake already, and we're getting the Resident Evil 2 remake, do you guys think that Capcom will do Resident Evil 3 Nemesis a remake? And when do you guys think that will come out? And would you look forward to that? So, like, so, I mean, whoever wants to start can start. Alright. Gentlemen, anything?
Yeah, I feel as if they're probably putting it in a hole, just maybe playing it safe. I think they're pulling their punches right now because, I mean, if you're looking at a lot of the stuff that's going on right now within the game industry, there's, I mean, Nintendo, perfect example. They're not giving out all of their best stuff right away because, you know, if they blow their load, like, you know, immediately, yeah.
Fair point. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking about it. What would you guys think about this? Let's do a what-if scenario. Resident Evil 2 Remake comes out. It's great. We all love it. All our fears are gone. It's a great game. It gets some Game of the Year awards and whatnot. Do you think that Capcom would say, okay, do we want to make Resident Evil 3 Nemesis as its own game, or do we just want to release it via Resident Evil 2? Like, make it a DLC scenario for Resident Evil 2. Like, what would you guys think about that move if Capcom were to do it? And it would feature, of course, Jill Valentine, but yeah, and Carlos. It would be like a whole new game, but DLC into Resident Evil 2. So what do you guys think?
I mean, I think it's worked for the other games thus far. I don't think it would be a bad idea. One thing I definitely think they should incorporate into these games, make it so the players have to beat the game on their own first, and allow a multi, like maybe up to 2 players. I think it would be a huge waste of or a missed opportunity. I mean, I think it would be a missed opportunity if they didn't allow that. I mean, the first Resident Evil 2, I mean, definitely had the whole, you know, it's scary because I'm alone. But I feel as if maybe they should do kind of like I hope that they would incorporate a Left 4 Dead scenario. Maybe try to separate the players and give them that fear that they know they can now no longer help their friend. They're alone.
Actually, that would be good. Like, one thing that the Dark Side Chronicles did was kind of, you know, make the players be with each other essentially throughout the whole damn game, which of course it's a railgun shooter, so of course that's what's going to happen. But the whole thing about Resident Evil was when you had 2 characters to choose from, you barely saw the other character, like, unless it was a cutscene. Like, you were alone, and you were alone. Yeah, and like, you know, I'm looking at it like, okay, so maybe they could do, you know, Resident Evil 2, the first thing that literally happens, Leon meets Claire, they're in the car, get attacked by a zombie, a truck comes and blows up their car, they get out, and Leon's on one side, Claire's on the other, and it's just like, that is a great way to have like a 2-player story mode, but the 2 players barely run into each other until they meet up at the police station. Like, when Leon gets separated, he pretty much is a straight beeline to the police station, whereas when Claire gets separated, Claire actually goes through a lot of shit and gets to the police station. Like, it could be set up that way, but I don't know if they can do all that. I don't know. That might be interesting to have 2 players playing the same game, but running 2 different scenarios simultaneously. That's essentially what that is. I don't know if that's too much for, like, a system to handle. I'm not sure about that, but it would be cool, though. It would be cool. Like, if me and Sis were playing, she was playing Leon, I was playing Claire, and, like, you know, she already gets to the damn police station, I'm sitting up here still messing around in Kendo's gun shop or something. Like, it would be cool if they could do it. I don't think they can, but it would be cool if they could. Like, that would be an interesting way to experience the game, whilst it kind of being multiplayer, but still you get that whole sense of you're alone and the fear is there and all that stuff, you know? So, yeah, that'd be cool. What's up? Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Well, it's that is a very valid point. I mean, the only reason why I said like DLC is because Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis literally take place canonically, like basically at the same time. So I was just like, it would be interesting to see it. That's where my mind is at. Like if they did it, they first of all they would have to do it right. That's yeah, they have to do it right. So that would be the first thing that needs to happen. But honestly, what it is, I'm just like I said for the dogs, the lickers, William Birkin. One of the monsters that I really want to see in like the new age of graphics and all that stuff is Nemesis. And like the Resident Evil 2 remake is giving me hope that one day I'll get Resident Evil 3 Nemesis and like this man's gonna look freaking just like immaculate on my TV and shit. But yeah, that's pretty much it with everything. So virtually everybody's buying this game. Like everybody. What's up? What you got, sis? What you got? Well, I already know that the person voicing Leon is the person who did his character model. So so that person is new essentially. I don't know who's doing Claire. For nostalgia reasons, it would be cool, but at the same time, I kind of understand. Hey, these people are young now, like they're really young, so maybe different voice actors this time. Like it's not like if we're playing as Chris Redfield and Jill, you would generally use the same voice actors for those two because they were always like, in their early mid-20s and whatnot, so that's fine. But Claire's a 19-year-old college student and Leon is a 21. He's 20. Alright, so he's a 20-year-old rookie cop. So, like, I'm just like, yeah, they're going to sound pretty, like, young. Unless Leon has a very deep voice. Like, but he doesn't from the trailer. I swear, if I ever see, like, Leon just come out and he has a deep-ass
like
voice.
Terry Crews.
Yeah, I know, right?
Easy there, white chocolate.
Easy there. Easy there, white chocolate. Yeah, nah, like, just like, damn. When did Leon become black? Yeah, well, he still looks white to me. Like, but, yeah, so, yeah, nostalgia reasons, I'd be cool with it, but I'm cool either way. But I understand that they didn't do it. We'll put it that way. I understand that they didn't do it. Like, oh, you know what? I forgot one thing. And this will be the end of the stream conversation thing after this one thing, unless somebody has something else. In Resident Evil 2, that was when they started to have customizations to your weapons. do you guys feel like they're going to bring that back? And if they do bring it back, do you want it to be like a visual customization? Meaning, like, okay, if you have a shotgun that doesn't have a buttstock at the end of it, but you find a buttstock and you put it on the shotgun, do you want to actually see the customization in the game world, or are you fine with just having the buffs that it would give you or whatever?
Yeah. I think they should have the customizations because they said expect to know everything. It's going to be different. It's probably not going to be the same every time we play through. So we should be able to customize those weapons, add on those modifications to adapt to a very poor-looking situation.
Yeah, yeah. Like, because I remember, like, one of the customizations was for his handgun, and he had a damn stock on his handgun and whatnot. It was helping him with aiming. Leon's handgun. It was helping him with aiming and shit. I think he even had a laser sight on the damn thing. I was just like, God damn, where'd you go to? Guns or us? Like, what the hell? Damn.
Hi, my name's Jim Bob the Giraffe. Welcome to Guns R Us.
Yeah. But so yeah, that's essentially it. Unless anybody else has any other things that they want to talk about and whatnot. Anybody? Alright. Alright. Sis. Alright. Well, alright. I got one more and then that'll be the end. That's fine. You know, we'll have more discussion videos and whatnot. This is the third one that I've done with well, the third one that I've done. This is the first one that we've done together, us anyway. My cousin Robbie was trying to join us, but he had to work, so you know, things happen. We miss you, Robbie.
Miss you, man. I'm gonna pour one out for you.
Yeah. But alright, this isn't a gameplay thing or anything like that. This is straight up, what edition of the game would you like buy? Because as far as I know right now, they have a regular edition with some pre-order bonuses. They have a special edition that I think is like $70 or $80 with some pre-order bonuses and like a steel book, I think. And I was just wondering, like, if they came out with a statue, because there's supposedly a statue releasing of Leon the way that he looks in the game. So that's why I'm asking, like, if Capcom said, okay, here's the collector's edition, $150, you get the statue, you get all the pre-order bonuses, you get sign this, sign that, would you guys be willing to buy that, or are you guys just cool with the standard? Standard. And Well, sis, you're married to him, so I'm assuming that you're getting your own copy, or you might not get your own copy. I don't know. Alright, alright. I can understand
I think
that.
I'm going to go for the $80 special edition.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I normally don't get those. I normally get standard. But I'm thinking, you know what? I think I bust my butt a lot, and damn it, I deserve it. I'm tired of being a good boy. It's time for me to be a little naughty. And who knows? Maybe the missus might let that, but who knows?
Alright. I mean, me, if they ever announce it, I would get the one with the statue. I don't mind saying it. I would get it. Because...
Ooh!
Naughty. Alright. In any case... Motherfucker, do you check Amazon? Like, they have Ada statues, they got Claire statues, they got... No. I'm just saying, the one that I saw was like $300. I'll slap you if you buy that. I will slap you if you buy that. That's too much money. Yeah.
Solid gold.
Yep. But in any case, alright guys, we've come to the end of our lovely discussion on Resident Evil 2. And we hope that you guys are happy and whatnot with the talk. I was joined by my awesome family. We got Stevenshadowstep, Black X Sheep, and Eternal Prince 755. So yeah, we're all here just chilling, talking like family does and all that good stuff. So if you liked us, please like and subscribe. Look us up on Facebook. This is all Xeno Funima and whatnot. And we'll be back. Well, we'll be streaming again. It might not be the same group of people, but we'll be streaming again Saturday. So, there you go. Alright. All that said, y'all have a great night. Peace, love, and donut grease. I took it because I couldn't think of something. I took it because I couldn't think of anything. Yes. Good night, everybody.